A viral tweet claimed that Foolio's crew finally caught Young and Ace lacking, escalating the ongoing Jacksonville feud. Reports suggest that Jacksonville Sheriff TK Waters directly addressed Young and Ace and his ATK crew regarding Julio Foolio's passing. The situation continues to intensify as Foolio's alleged hitters have been apprehended.
Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing. And that's for the betterment of our community.
The sheriff elaborated on the arrest of the Jacksonville rapper, offering more insight into the unfolding situation.
The drill rapper.
You have drill down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is, we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them, they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, it's Vanessa Carlton. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy, everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it. They were talking about people that actually been in Jackson. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song.
They did.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that actually those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke.
Authorities have been keeping a close watch on Ace for some time. Recently, the 5 individuals responsible for Julio Foolio's death were arrested, with speculation suggesting they were hired hitmen linked to Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davon. Police suspect Ace as the main kingpin behind the operation, which is why officials have been canceling his concerts in an effort to restrict his business and financial resources.
Jacksonville police is I don't know how they be doing it, but they always calling around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on? Why y'all want to cancel my show? I don't even live there in Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my show? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man, I'm trying to my life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't dying. I ain't with y'all. Y'all canceled all my shows. Brother had a show in Tampa. Y'all got the show canceled in Tampa. I had a show in Virginia. I called them. The show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. I canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona. You feel me? Like, what's really going on?
Authorities have reason to believe this due to a leaked video. Reports indicate that a Jacksonville rapper admitted to targeting Julio Foolio, claiming that Young and Ace had placed a $10,000.
Hey, on everything I love, bro. On the homie, bro. I put it on everything on my soul, on my kids. I'm the one that smacked Julio Foolio that night he got at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that, but you know, I did that, you feel me? There was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me? I be in Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? If you know, you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that because, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had to put that 10K up, told me to slide, told me to, because you know he got tired of running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So what had to be done, you feel what I'm saying? So I just handled it, you feel me? It was what it is, bro.
Did you know that Ace tried to stay one step ahead of the feds? He tweeted, "Ain't no such thing as ATK no more. That stuff is gone and over with." And even posted an Instagram video in an attempt to distance himself from the gang allegations.
I say no more ATK, it ain't no more. What you talking about? You don't do shit. Tripping. Everybody always got shit to say. When the time for the Lord to be paid, just be at. You got all this shit to say. Where be at though? You need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, what to be? All we got shit to say, but don't be on shit, man. Don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. You be talking, man. What's wrong with these, man? Don't talk like me. You talk, don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more.
However, DJ Academics had already anticipated this and warned Ace that he's next.
100 recently spoke about you and he says, "You're next."
I would just say that, bro. I was always
I don't know if he was wishing. I think he's thinking about, like, in terms of, people want to get the target, like the high profile target, and if Foolio is out the way, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
I wish for me, man, bro. I don't, living. I'm letting you get up on. I'm not letting nobody get up on.
With his passing now, right? Does it mean that this whole situation is over?
It's never no situation.
Academics also brought up a past incident involving Ace, recalling how his crew was ambushed by several men, which tragically led to the passing of...
Open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing him. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, grab a shirt. I can't move. He tell me, can't move. I took my job. Go open the door. Go see. Call it.
Despite Ace's numerous clashes with his rivals, it's now the police who are closing in on him. Authorities have uncovered more evidence linking him as the mastermind behind Foolio's demise. Reports state that Julio Foolio, born June 21st, 1998, was ambushed by rival street members in Tampa. What was meant to be a weekend of celebration for his birthday quickly turned into a nightmare. Due to social media activity, Foolio and his crew rented an Airbnb for the weekend, and as soon as they arrived, Foolio began posting.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. You already got the address. Pull up, man. You got the address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. Pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Julio Bookie ESPN. I'm put it right here. We just got it, bro. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get that thing right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
The party inside the Airbnb lasted only 2 hours. Foolio shared glimpses of the celebration on social media, showing himself drinking and hanging out with 5 women, laughing and having fun. Meanwhile, his rivals were plotting. Foolio's first mistake was constantly posting his whereabouts and activities, which made it clear he wouldn't be prepared if something went down. About an hour later, the police showed up at the Airbnb after being contacted by the landlord, forcing everyone to leave. Despite the setback, Foolio posted his next move, sharing a club flyer and the club's address, inviting people to pull up. It seemed like he was trying to set a record for the most location drops to his ops in a single weekend. Once inside the club,
Even my birthday, man. Everybody coming up to stare. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
Julio's team gave his rivals plenty of time to strategize, figure out a plan, and scope out his whereabouts. They took action on the 23rd, a date that held significant meaning for the ops. More on that later. After leaving the club, Julio and his crew gathered in the parking lot while his manager looked for a nearby place to stay. He scoped out a Holiday Inn down the street and began heading over. When they arrived at the Holiday Inn, sources say everything was calm, until rival cars filled with street members showed up, targeting Julio's crew with firearms. A few of the attackers had one goal, to locate Julio Foolio. Once they found him, the inevitable happened. This was clearly retaliation, especially considering it happened on the 23rd, the same day Foolio released his diss track, When I See You, aimed at Ace for losing his close friends. In the song, Foolio rapped, "Went out to eat on his birthday, 4 hit, 3 passed in the worst way, he kept dissing on me, now we hitting 23. On that same day, the ops seemed to be sending a message, hitting 4 members of Julio's crew as a form of payback. It felt like they were trying to mirror the lyrics Foolio used to diss their crew. In response, Young and Ace hit back with even more disrespectful lyrics. As Ace rapped, 4 in the car and 1 of them gone, 3 got hit, further solidifying the retaliation. 6 hours after the incident, it was reported that Young and Ace released a diss track, Do It, directly aimed at Julio Foolio after his passing. Meanwhile, Ace's right-hand man shared an old tweet from King Von on Instagram, which read, "Game. Over. We won, stupid." The story takes another twist, though. Just a month before his death, Julio had done an interview where he spoke about both sides collaborating to try and stop the violence and crime.
Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said about that, me and Jedi Breeze supposed to be doing a Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that for the motion. So I'm gonna get that shit out of the way for the kids, for the youth. Yeah, we gotta make this look better, man.
You and J. Breeze have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that's it. It's talked about. I DM'd about it. My big cousin wrote about it too. He said he really on with it. But basically, right now we trying to find it.
Many were upset, feeling that the entire situation could have been avoided. However, rappers and celebrities had a different viewpoint, with Charleston White in particular.
All I'm gonna say is, man, that works hard. Did he earn this here? And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that live and talk gangster? Should nobody be sad what did happen to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about him, he didn't go to heaven. Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Now whatever, listen, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that's making people mama cry. There's some people relieved, wiping their foreheads saying, "Ooh, Lord, thank you." And then there's some people crying, said, "Oh, we gonna miss one lady."
As Charleston White stated, Julio isn't going to heaven for one specific reason: the passing of Ace's best friend, ATK Mitch, in April 2022. Officers had pulled Julio over after spotting him driving a Dodge Durango with illegal window tint. They stopped him to ask a few questions, but then a prosecutor unexpectedly arrived on the scene. The prosecutor conducted an illegal search of Julio's vehicle and revealed his identity, which led to Julio being detained.